What was the Boys' Brigade? It was an organization founded by William Smith in Glasgow, Scotland in 1883. Robert Baden-Powell became its vice president in 1903, and the Boy Scouts evolved from his work with the Boys' Brigade. The first Sarnia company of the brigade, just the second in the Dominion of Canada, was formed in 1890 by Thomas W. Nisbet, who was soon raising money to build a brigade hall. By the mid-1890s, he had financed the building of a Boys' Brigade hall, which included gymnastic equipment, a swimming pool, and an indoor track. On June 1, 1894, the hall was opened for public inspection, with the dedication service held 2 days later. The following year, William Smith himself visited the hall in Sarnia and gave it his highest praise. One young man who trained at the Boys' Brigade Hall was Mike Ward, who has since become known internationally as the Sarnia Wonder. Born in Sarnia in 1884, Mike Ward began boxing at the age of 10, giving exhibitions with his brother. He turned pro in 1900 and fought to a draw in his first pro fight at the age of 16. By 1902, Mike Ward had become the Canadian lightweight champion, a title he held until 1905, when he retired. He was soon running a pool room in Toronto when he received an offer a few months back to return to the ring for a match against Harry Lewis of Philadelphia. That bout was held just a few days ago across in Michigan in Grand Rapids on November 15, 1906. There was a good crowd watching, likely about 4,000 in total. It was a good match until during the 9th round, in what some thought was an unsportsmanlike move, Lewis smashed the already dazed Ward in the face, causing him to buckle and strike his head on the unpadded floor of the ring. This underhanded punch and the fall resulted in the death of Sarnia's own Mike Ward as a result of serious head injuries, ending the career of a Canadian champion who was one of our early sports heroes. Charges of murder have been laid against Harry Lewis, but under a shroud of mystery and controversy, the charge we hear is going to be dropped and Lewis released. Over the last 6 years, he has put the city on the map by winning the Canadian Lightweight Championship. He traveled far and wide to take on all comers and was in San Francisco a few months back when the earthquake struck in April 1906. When the Observer reported he was safe and sound, there was widespread relief. Andy Ward of the Toronto Star, when hearing yesterday about the death of Mike Ward, wrote, "Mike never smoked, never took a drink, and never swore. He was a clean liver and loved his father and mother better than anyone else in the world. The first money that he ever earned in the prize ring, he spent for a good home for father and mother." In Sarnia, news of his death has spread to grief and anger. The Observer yesterday wrote that the 22-year-old Ward was as good a fellow as who ever walked. News of his death has been received with shock, surprise, and universal regret.